Hi, and welcome to the Green Office Building Pledge Breakdown, Part 6. Today we are going to be talking about light bulbs, as you can see. And to start us off, as we normally start the written version of this, we're going to have Chad deliver to you the Green Office Building Pledge number 6. Chad?
Thanks, Nick.
Action.
I pledge to replace incandescent bulbs with compact fluorescents or LEDs wherever possible. Whenever changes are to be made, choose the most energy-efficient lighting tool best suited to the particular application, and install occupancy and/or daylight sensors to use lighting only when needed.
Thank you, Chad. As you know, incandescent light bulbs have been around for a long time. They've lit up our houses, they've lit up our offices, our streets, they've warmed chicken eggs. They've even been the sort of international signal of a good idea. For example, bing! But, as most of you probably know, incandescent light bulbs are a huge drain of energy. The energy consumption of the light bulb has been improved upon drastically by a variety of different alternatives, including what we're talking about today, compact fluorescents.
All right.
Now, as you know, the Green Office Pledge said that you agreed to change all of your incandescent light bulbs to compact fluorescents. Now, that may sound complicated. You might say, oh, I'm not incredibly technically savvy. How am I supposed to be expected to change light bulbs or whatever this crazy thing you're asking me to do is? But it actually turns out that it's relatively simple, and I'm going to show you how. First, we grip the existing light bulb firmly, but not too firm, so as to prevent breaking, and we turn it in a counterclockwise direction. This causes the light bulb to unscrew from the fixture, and after a few turns, it will come loose in your hand. You want to take that and dispose of it in the proper location. Then you're going to take your compact fluorescent. You're going to insert that into the fixture, and screwing in a clockwise direction, slowly tighten it in, and you're done. Simply do that to every light fixture in your office, and you'll be finished in no time. And I believe we've now answered the question of how many marketing guys it takes to screw in a light bulb. That's one, properly motivated by a video camera. All right, now we're going to go to Chad for his Green Office tips. Chad?
Thanks again, Nick. Okay, first, the basics about CFLs. These are numbers a lot of us have heard before. CFLs are anywhere from 66% to 75% more efficient than incandescent light bulbs. They also last quite a bit longer. Normal incandescent light bulbs are going to last about 1,000 hours. These lovely CFLs, they'll run you about 8,000 to 10,000 hours, or 5 to 7 years. First of all, some common misconceptions about CFLs. The first big one that we get is that CFLs put off this light that's ugly, that we don't like. Let's talk about that a little bit. Light is measured in degrees Kelvin, as far as how warm it is, how cool it is, what that kind of light puts out. The average incandescent bulb puts out something like 2,700 degrees Kelvin. Well, CFLs try to mimic natural light as much as possible, which is about 5,500 degrees Kelvin. You can find warmer or cooler ones, but if you're looking for that noon daylight temperature, you want to go with a CFL at somewhere around 5,000 to 6,000 degrees Kelvin. If you like the that yellow light of the incandescents, you want to stay closer to the 2,700 degrees Kelvin. This is all going to be on the box somewhere, so you can find this information. So that's one common myth. You can find CFLs that look just like incandescents, but you can also find nice cooler ones or warmer ones, whatever suits your taste. Try them out, see what you like. Buy one or two at different degrees. All right, another misconception people have about CFLs is, are they the most efficient? There's a lot of talk out there these days about these LEDs, these light-emitting diodes, as being the best thing available. Well, the truth is that LEDs, while they do last about twice as long as CFLs, probably about 20,000 hours or 10 years, they're very costly, but not only that, they actually put out less light per the amount of energy. So there's a measurement of lumens, which is the amount of light something's putting out per watt. All right, here Nick's providing us with this nice little chart that shows us that incandescent light bulbs Not very efficient at all. They're only putting out 16 lumens per watt. CFLs, much better, 85 lumens per watt. LEDs, very fancy, very pricey, but they're really only putting out 30 lumens per watt. You gotta buy a lot more of them in order to get the same output that you're getting from CFLs. In the future, scientists are hoping that they can get to 150 to 200 lumens per watt, but we'll see. Crazy scientists, I don't know if I believe them. Lastly, let's talk about one other problem with CFLs that people have concern with. They contain mercury in them. Yes, this is true. Mercury in high doses, I imagine, will probably kill you. So, you do not want to break the CFLs if at all possible. You also want to dispose of them properly. Dispose of your CFLs? Simple. It's really simple. We like to keep it simple here. You want to replace all of your CFLs today. These things last a long time, 5 to 7 years. Most likely, you're going to get tired of where you live in 5 to 7 years. We recommend simply moving. Move, you have to move your house, move your job, whatever. Move to a new location. Try something new. Then, when you get to that new location, replace all those incandescents, you got another 5 to 7 years. Pick up, move again. Problem solved. You never have to deal with this problem of disposing of your CFLs properly. Leave that to someone else. All right, we hope this has been educational. Have a great day. Change those incandescents to CFLs. Thanks.